Makerere University's council's decision to ban physical elections has been received with mixed reactions from the public. On 15th of July, the council suspended all guild elections in response to the violent general guild campaigns on 14th July that left one student dead.
It was so unfortunate that we lost one of us. One of my supporters went, but as we are eagerly waiting to see their report, as the University Council said by the resolution, and the security. Recently, I called the officer to ask how far they are going, and they told us they are doing whatever it takes to give us a report regarding that incident. So I think we shall wait to see what they are going to give us. Hope it is going to be very, very okay and understanding.
Let us allow the police to do their work, but my plea to the police is to do a non-politically motivated investigation to accord justice to a life lost.
But what does extended violence mean to the university community? A phone call with Dr. Gerard Walulia, a political analyst at Makerere University, served to clear the air.
Hooliganism that resulted in the death of one student, a worrying trend of students' politics at the university. And unless something serious is done, this presents a worrying situation for the future of student politics, because although we have traditionally known that there is sometimes stiff competition between contenders, it has rarely developed to the level of death and things like that. So,
as an alternative to physical elections, the council proposed online voting. However, there are questions about the viability of this option.
The university has not uploaded marks for students that are in year two now for year one academic results using an online system. So you can't afford to have them run an election and prepare for it within this time. I'm sure if there was anyone, they'll also agree to this fact they're not ready to conduct an online election.
There is a reason why, in the first place, we had actually opted to push these online elections away. I was part of the council meeting that decided to actually do that. That we sat down and said, we've had this online voting before. It must be known that we voted online twice. That was the regime before mine and then mine. But then in these times, you find that the system would black out for 2 hours.
Dr. Walulia explains why university elections often turn violent.
When national politics become violent, student politics will unfortunately fall suit. So what we see in the universities is not a mistake or is not an accident. It is a culmination of the culture of violence in politics and elections that has been cultivated in the national.
Violent elections are characteristic of the experiences of Makerere University alumni. A few of them share their experiences.
The university banned some of these, banned the physical elections. I think it is a good way and it's a good movement in that if the university maintains it and also tries to implement either a 2 days election period or to make sure that it is shorter than, it is short.
The students should be given a mandate to be able to run these elections with simple guidance from the administration. If the administration takes up this responsibility, the students might not feel involved in this leadership.
Guild aspirant Justus Kamushaba shares what the university and electoral commission's involvement can mean to the success of the election.
The electoral commission should have the select committee and the university, at large, to make sure that they are following each and every step of each and every camp. What are they doing on ground? How are they moving? Are they moving in regards to what the Constitution is saying? Or they are just moving outside the Constitution?
He also had few words for the administration in regard to the election process.
You see, Makerere elections can only be cleaned up if the administration understands the concerns of students. And this is why I'm saying this. If students are coming to you and are telling you that let's do this, you first come and consult from us as students, because we are the stakeholders of the university. Come, consult from me. What do you think should be done?
to all the Makererians, let us stop pointing fingers at each other. Let us unite. Like I always said, we are Makererians before we are blue. We are Makererians before we are yellow. We are Makererians before we are red. Let us sit back on that fact and act as Makererians.
Makerere University election periods have hardly passed without violence. However, could newer strategies provide the reprieve that students seek?